they say around here they found a part of an engine. Not a full engine, like half of an engine. I don't know where that came from. So, the stuff you find over here. Hi, I'm Adam Isaac. I'm a lead volunteer here at Waterways Watch Society. Here at Waterways Watch Society, we aim to keep our coastlines as well as waterways clean. We try to preserve aquatic life as well as to educate members of public about water sustainability as well as their impacts on the environment by organising activities such as bicycle, boat, kayak, paddle boat patrols as well as working together with companies for their corporate social responsibility. We focus on education, which is the topmost part of the hierarchy of controls, which is elimination. By educating the members of the public not to litter, as well as to be more aware of their actions, for example, wastage of water, excessive use of single-use plastic and stuff like that, we can prevent this trash from entering our waterways and just to keep our waters cleaner in general. As mentioned earlier, we do organise events such as corporate social responsibilities. The employees of the company will come down here to Kallang HQ to participate in waterway cleanup, whether it be via cycling or via kayaking or even paddle boat as well. They'll have a briefing. Basically, one of our more senior volunteers will be there explaining to them about the brief history about the Kallang Basin in general, as well as about what we have observed here in the past, 10, 20 years. The society has been around longer than that. So they have some pictures to show about how the wildlife over here is impacted by the amount of human waste, including plastic bags, some fishing lines as well. I think, if I'm not wrong, there's a picture of a fish stuck inside one of the plastic bags that you use to tapao your coffee in the morning. So that's quite impactful. And after they have this briefing, they will actually go out to the water or they will cycle. At the end of the day, the participants feel, rewarded because they had a direct impact on the environment by picking up the litter, intercepting it before it goes into the waterway. Some of them also do sign up to volunteer regularly here at the Waterways Watch Society. WWF has 3 areas that we operate in. Number 1 being here, this is the HQ, Kallang. Typically, where my schedule permits, I'll come here every Saturday. Our patrol starts at 10 and we aim to finish latest by 12:30. I'll have lunch with the members where we do some networking, share some jokes and some observations, what we've seen today on patrol, and then after that we'll leave at about 1:30 lah. So I mostly do boat patrols and we'll patrol all along the Geylang River to Kallang River and all the way up Singapore River. What we do is we pick up litter as we see it because it's already in our waterways.
To Singapore River now.
Carry on! The last time I did boat patrol, I went with a few members and there was actually, around this side over here, there was a long piece of fishing line. At the end of it, there was a water bottle that was cut and attached to it. So what it is basically bait for fish. Leaving the bait over there can cause wildlife to be entangled in the fishing line and the bottle and stuff like that. Then in the long run, it's not good. Although, something else that's not good is, for most of the reservoirs in Singapore, there are actually a lot of introduced fish. So meaning species like koi, carp, etc. So a lot of people do mercy releases. And let's say for example your terrapins and stuff, once they go too big or you are no longer interested in it, a common practice, which is wrong, is to release it into rivers, waterways and stuff like that. It's an invasive species and it can actually cause disruption to the native biodiversity. Because, oh wait! Fishermen! I'm going to take a picture for the reporting. We also engage errant fishermen. Basically, there are only 2 areas in the entirety of the Kallang Basin that you're allowed to fish. Sometimes they like to fish elsewhere because that's where all the fish are. But of course, when they fish outside, it's impacting the environment. So we do give them a reminder. They say, "Excuse me, sir or ma'am, the fishing area is just right over there. Just look for the blue railing or that area demarcated by the yellow buoys." I think the most common fish they catch is snakehead, which is introduced also, I think. So, as I was mentioning, one of the most common plastic pieces, the single-use ones that we pick up, is the chopstick packet cover. Yes, a lot of them. Oh, we get a lot of tennis balls. I still don't know why. we are not here just to pick up litter. Our job is to educate, and when we educate people, in the end of the day, when we pick up less litter, means we know that we are doing our job. If you can see over there, there's actually some pieces of litter trapped, and these are the ones that when our members do the bicycle patrol, they will try and intercept before it enters the water. Because when these items enter the water, sometimes they sink all the way to the bottom and only years later it resurface. There's a plastic bottle. So you see the colour of the plastic bottle means it's been in the water for quite some time. So you throw away. The reservoir, it's like a completely different experience. For normal park users, they'll just use the park connectors on the side, and then they don't get to experience the serenity that that it's on the water. So at the end of the day, looking at all the litter that I've picked up, whether it be cans or plastic bottles, I feel satisfied, I feel happy knowing that these items will not impact the environment at large, from the tiny little fish that we have here or to even the birds and the otters. So our beneficiaries are park users, waterway users like us, like myself, all the way up to the nation, because the Kallang Basin is part of the national taps. So if our waterways are polluted, so polluted to the point where this source cannot be used for our drinking water, it will be detrimental to it. So by helping keep our waterways clean, by doing the education and stuff, by picking up litter during our patrols, we help the nation as a whole.